Alright, so this is actually my second time filming this video. I feel like I have a lot to add on this topic, and I want to be able to help you out with the same thing. Basically, it's going to be about stepping out of your comfort zone. Everybody's lives nowadays, like, it's human nature to want to be in your comfort zone. It's a comfort zone for a reason. You stay in it, you don't make any progress, but you feel good, and I'll be honest with you, it's only sustainable for so long. And if you want to do any growth, you're going to have to learn to step out of it. So I want to help you out, tell you a few pieces of advice, explain to you my side of the story. I'm going to preface by saying, when I first stepped out of my comfort zone, it was hard. It was brutal, and it is not going to be easy. I'm going to tell you that right now. So if you think it's going to be easy, then maybe you should click off this video, because I want to tell you right now, it's not going to be fun. If you watch my social anxiety video, you will have heard this story already. But I was super anxious, very quiet, kind of reserved, most of my life up until like my junior year of high school. But the only way that I came to realize I was going to have any bit of success in life and have any bit of fun is if I step out of my comfort zone. So freshman year, I was a very antisocial kid. I really struggled making friends, and it's not like I didn't want to. Obviously I did, but my anxiety and my comfort zone, I was staying in my comfort zone. I was not talking to people. I just really was not enjoying where I was in life. And I thought to have to step out of that comfort zone and talk to people would be too much work. I was worried about what they would say. I was worried about messing something up myself. And it really took a toll on me. I'll be honest, it took a toll on me. It wasn't easy. And it wasn't until my junior year of high school, my sophomore, junior year of high school, I decided to actually try to step out of my comfort zone. And I started talking to a lot more people, joined the football team, and that changed my life. And one thing that I wanna say is, I'm telling you this information because I want you to do the same thing I did, because I'm telling you, it changed my life. When I started stepping out of my comfort zone in high school, other people started to notice. And I started working out, I started talking to more people, and you'll realize, like, dude, you just gotta be yourself, and you gotta be confident in yourself. Because once I started doing that, I made a lot more friends. I started meeting girls, I started meeting people, and I realized, like, at that point in my life, nothing good comes from being comfortable. And that goes for anything. You're comfortable with your diet, you're eating like shit. You're comfortable with where you are religiously, you're not close enough to God, you're still working on it. You're comfortable enough with, I don't know, whatever it may be in your life. You're just too comfortable, and that is a problem. I'm going to give you a little analogy here. So I want you to picture your comfort zone as a big steel cage wrapped around you. And in this cage is who you currently are and what makes you comfortable, what keeps you in your comfort zone. So let's say that's drinking, going out on the weekends, eating like shit. And let's say outside of this cage is everything that you know you can be. I know you see motivational videos and you're like, dude, I wish that could be me. Well, all it takes is that first step, outside of this cage, let's say, is you got your dream physique, you got your dream car, you got your dream house, your dream life with your wife, kids, whatever it may be. And you like the thought of that, but you're too comfortable. And if you are failing to make progress and you notice that you've been in the same place for a long time, then that means you've been staying in your comfort zone. If you are uncomfortable, that means you're making progress. So as sucky as it may be, the only way you're going to make progress and progress in your life with whatever it may be. I know you have one thing in your head right now that you're thinking about, and I want you to think about that the rest of this video. Whenever you step out of that comfort zone, that becomes reality. And it doesn't have to be a bunch of steps at the exact same time. Take one small step out of the cage, talk to this person, fix one meal a day, and I'm telling you, you will make strides. Think about all the routines that you're used to on the daily. This could be your job, this could be the people that you talk to. This could be any old habits or any bad habits you have, any addictions you have. These feel safe for you, and that is the reason you're staying in your comfort zone. I'm not saying to go drop all your friends, but what I am saying is go try to meet some new ones. Stop smoking every single day. Stop drinking every single day. Do little things that make you uncomfortable. Do things you don't want to do. That is the one thing. If you leave this video with one thing, do things you do not want to do, and it will change your life, it will change your mind, it will change whatever aspect of your life you would like to change. Think about any of your favorite influencers, whether that be for fitness or whatever it may be. Think about any of your favorite influencers. I know for a fact you've seen their story, and I know for a fact the first thing they've ever said is it all started with one risk. It's all you need. Take one risk, and it can change your life completely. I also want to say this, not to call anybody out, but excuses is the one thing keeping you in your comfort zone. Your life is in your own hands, okay? I understand you cannot control the universe. That's God's job. But what you can control is your response to these outcomes. So something shitty happens in your life, you have one of two choices. One, you could go get in bed. You could lay there all day, you could watch TV, you can smoke, you can drink, you can make yourself feel better in the moment. Or number two, use this as fuel for both your mind and your body, and you go and better yourself every single day. And what you'll notice is as you start to do these things, they become less hard. You deal with stress, pressure, shitty situations much better. And I don't know what you got going on in your life, so I'm not going to tell you to do a certain thing, but all I'm saying is self-improvement when shitty things come up will make these shitty things disappear completely. Now, you've made the decision that you want to step out of your comfort zone. What now? So, the worst thing you can do is make the decision and then just coast and wander through it. If you're coasting through the hard things, you're not doing hard things. I'm telling you, as I said earlier in the video, if you are uncomfortable, that means you're growing, okay? So anytime you get in an uncomfortable situation, I want you to just change your mindset from, oh, this sucks, to this may suck a little bit now, but it's setting me up for success in my future. The best thing you can do for yourself is to come up with some sort of path. So I almost don't want you to think about the destination, because that can be overwhelming. I want keep that in your mind, of course. You don't want to forget why you're doing what you're doing. But I want you to really focus on the path, okay? Focus on the path. Focus on the little actions every single day that make you a better person. Start by waking up a little bit earlier, having good meals, and just maybe getting outside a little bit. Go to the gym when you don't want to go to the gym. Go for a run if you don't run. Go out and talk to that girl that you're afraid to talk to. Go to the gym even though you're afraid of everybody at the gym. Just do these small things that make you uncomfortable. And over time, these things won't make you uncomfortable anymore. It will seriously, it will push you to places that you only dreamed you could go. And you can go there. Having this sort of path to follow will take all that stress and anxiety about the whole situation, and it'll really limit it down, okay? Don't think about, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Focus on the little things that you can change every single day in your day-to-day life that will make your life better, and then just continuously build on top of this. And if I have to leave you with one thing, I'll tell you this. If people start to doubt what you're doing when you step out of your comfort zone, if people start to hate on you for it, then you know you're doing the right thing, all right? And people don't want to see you succeed. Nobody wants to see that you're doing better than them, and that should motivate you. If you start to get people hating on you, if you try to step out of your comfort zone, maybe you're not all that social when you start to go talk to people, and then somebody starts calling you names, or somebody's talking behind your back, you're doing the right thing, all right? Keep at it. Take small steps towards that final goal, and you will reach it eventually, I promise.